Hi there, signs of Virgo. This is Kim here to do your next 48-hour reading. So I hope everybody's doing really good out there. Asking that your spirit guides and your angels join us so that the messages we get are for your most high always. What else can I say? Thank you to the people who have gotten private readings from me. And thank you for your energy in this. Let's get on with this. Angels, spirit guides, give us messages, please, for Virgo. Not been the easiest time, Virgo, for you. Okay, one more time. Knight of Swords in the reverse. But don't look at it as that. Could look at it as just being really resistant. Somebody being resistant to change. Like needing to change but not wanting to initiate or stick with the change. It can be something that's old. And this is like, it could be dragged on. Wow. That's good. Ooh, look at that tower. Look at that. I'm seeing this as that confetti as like being the sparks coming off of that tower. It's a good tower. It's not bad. In the past, we have you feeling a little bit vulnerable. There's some things about betrayal regarding people you thought were your friends. There's somebody who might be jealous of something you might have. Why are these old issues here? There's a lot of old issues. Wow. That's I mean, 2 for the outcome, please. Everything, seriously, everything in your reading is old, outdated, and needs changing. Everything is reversed except for you. Oh my gosh. Wow. Except for you. You are beginning to see and accept the truth. Whew. There is somebody, it feels like, okay, guys, so, okay, the issue is that there's something that comes to light, and then this tower energy is just like, it's crumbling, it's setting fire to what is there, because it feels like anger came in after some kind of knowledge was found out. Look, this something, it might be from the past too. It feels like it's from the past because of all these older cards, old energy you're still dealing with. You're setting this energy to blaze. You're letting go of any kind of harsh words of gossip that you might have heard. Letting go of anything anybody else might have said about you. Kind of letting go of it, letting it affect you anymore. And having a victory because I think you're celebrating this tower. Hard to look at it as a celebration because the wheel is in reverse, meaning that it is a perspective thing. Something, okay, the feeling that you're in right now, the contrast that you're in with this 4 Pentacles is in the so it's this energy of really holding on to things that like while everything else is just falling apart. Drastically holding on to something. Trying to cling to anything. It's a lack mentality, and it's going to leave you feeling like you're without. But you're not. There's a really big victory here that's going to come into play, and others will recognize this too. This is a victory of epic proportions here. Other people see what you've done. And like I said, like the ashes or the sparks that come up from this tower are the confetti. There is celebration. There may be celebration with you and some kind of financial gain. If you do have somebody lurking in the corner like that card is suggesting, just be careful that somebody around you isn't looking to take a pentacle, or I don't know, just like envious energy, wanting what, like I said, wanting what you have. I feel that. Oh goodness. Okay, so this energy in the environment is like we're trying to force something. We may be forcing or trying to force a big breakthrough financial windfall. I don't know. There's something about, you know, don't be overconfident here, because there's some kind of issue we're having with our confidence. But you feel like the key is forgiveness and letting go, like forgiveness, but letting go of any kind of judgments that you're holding against yourself, because there is something that you've been holding against yourself that you feel is missing that will give you happiness. You're holding on to something like it's gonna leave. Five of Swords might be that for a long time you've been conflicted about what to do. Maybe regarding this friend situation. We could have Leo energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and maybe Capricorn. Let's go ahead and get some clarifying cards, because this is crazy. All right, what is the Tower here about? What is this Tower about? And like the High Priestess is exposed. She feels vulnerable here. Oh, and that is connected to that. It has to do with what you're manifesting. This is a self-annihilation, or the good Tower brought in by yourself. There is somebody, it feels like, that made you feel vulnerable, like opening up to somebody. I don't know, but your Magician energy here is beautiful. It's going to bring whatever you want in. Tell us about the Nine of Pentacles energy up there. Okay, so this is going to be about Temperance energy, getting people to get along, and getting others to be independent or self-reliant, you know what I mean? So, like, maybe you're the example for somebody, but integrating everything is going to be the challenge. Let's ask about this Three of Cups energy. What's the Three of Cups here for? Leo has a challenge. Finding the courage, yeah, to depart from some old friends, because your Ten of Cups is relying on it. So for you to get away from either some old friends or a person, this group that's just not really good for you. What's the Ten of Cups about? The Three of Swords in the reverse. So really what's stopping your Ten of Cups is that we need to let go of past hurt and sadness. And I think you do, coming out of isolation here. Yeah, it's just... coming out of a third-party situation, maybe forgiveness. Maybe you're feeling like forgiveness, or you're asking for forgiveness. You're conflicted because you don't feel like fighting for this. It's a fight. It's a fight is what I hear. It's a fight. What's the Strength? Yeah, strength and the courage for completion, to allow completion in regarding a major commitment in your life with the King of Pentacles. Taurus energy, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo. There's a big money success and there's a big completion here. It is all about perspective, and it's going to require... it's like almost part of this test is for you to realize you got to let go of feeling like you're going to lose something. If you love it, let it go. If it comes back, then you know. How do we let go with the Four of  Seeing clearly not having an intoxicated view, or not having a view that's like having a view that's objective, where you're standing back and you can see what's happening from a broader perspective. A clear mind. Okay. What about the wheel that's going to turn for us? I think it's something you've manifested, guys. The Six of Swords, you're going to leave some area behind or something in your life behind. And your challenge here is this star energy. So, and it says silence. So the challenge might be, can I let down everybody else's expectations of myself and go inside and ask myself, what do you expect of you? What do you want from you? You know what I mean? And I think that's the main message here. You may spend time alone or just want to spend time by yourself, getting your answers here to your hopes, to your dreams, to all of that stuff. Okay, so since this was not that easy as a reading, let's go ahead and pull some Epiphany decks and the sacred signs and symbols. Okay. The Epiphany deck for Virgo. Oops. Caught up in the emotions. Rocking horse, childhood trauma, early influences. The soul bond is sacred. Still working on it. Match flame, to be continued, resurrection or reignition. Caught up in a web of lies. Ooh. Seeing something clearly or needing to see something clearly. You may be working on that enlightenment here. Awakening. No more bad decisions. Hard to say goodbye, but you might not have yet. And maybe it's hard to say goodbye to these childhood trauma or early influences. You are my lifeline. I can't lose you. Okay, Virgo. That is what I've got for you guys. I'm going to pull a Cryon card to wrap it up, close it out. And I hope you got something from your reading. Thanks for joining me. As usual, I'll have a Wisdom of the Oracle on TikTok for you. Help from Spirit. Heaven is stepping in. There's all sorts of good things here that is meant to lift you up. Do you notice how that's like the soul bond is sacred between you and Spirit, between you and higher self, and you should expect help from Spirit. So expect heaven to be stepping in on your behalf. All right, Virgo, couldn't give you much better news than that. That sounds great. Sending you love and light. Bye.